receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon'
Few better places in the country weather-wise this time of year than this one right here, Tampa, Florida, and beautiful Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Houston Texans. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards, all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Set! 19!
52 right here. 52. I got you! I got you!
Down the boat!
They'll run for the first time to Johnson. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
All right, T, let's turn. All right, T.
Now it's Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Mike 40, check, he's coming.
From the gun, here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
Ready?
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line.
Check!
Sonic!
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's the pickup you want on 1st down. All offenses say, you give me 4 on 1st down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Ready! Blue lady!
55! Get ready! 36!
Play action. Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 822 yards in 2018, second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming. Brandon Dunn in on the stop.
Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7. Jameis to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cole. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, baby.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space,
Ready.
I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. It's not just going for the first down. Took the shot in the end zone and went for the touchdown.
Yeah, on 3rd down. They said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
There we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and 8. I know that these are commercial athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Watson.
Let's make these big
Let's
runs.
go for 4. And it does make these big intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Thompson, the rookie from Bama. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Ready.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, what do you think? You get the ball at the turnover in the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when
A big loss here as he's taken down.
Boom.
Zach Cunningham.
Sack, baby. Sack.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Ready.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Flip it. Even.
All day.
Let's keep bringing it. Let's go.
There's Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
all that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Green, triple team. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Winston. Pass complete to his receiver, Godwin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Cook.
Hey, watch
In on the tackle, it was Duke Ejiofor.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Tighten up, tighten up. 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. He's coming.
From the 39, Winston. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Let's go.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like he just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. From the red zone now, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and they will score a pick six for the Texans TV. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
We got work.
41's the Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
At the 28-yard line.
Ready?
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Easy, easy, easy. Sonny.
Check out. Look small.
Wait, that's
This is Cook with a grab. And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Let's go.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Ready. Black, 22.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Wait.
Here we go again. Check nickel.
There's Winston. Looking for Perriman, and he's got it. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Ready. White 25.
Check.
On 2nd down, they'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. In this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Sticks moving.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Blue 80.
Watch 55. Check pass.
Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Winston. Screen. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him. They tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to him and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Off the play fake. Winston. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26.
Ready. Black,
and that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm. You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's it's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups.
If they do, that's the reason why we just saw it. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This is going to slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
A gain of 3, second down.
You got him.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. He made a bunch of spectacular plays. He mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep him to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Watson. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
I'm coming!
They give to Johnson going right. Johnson with a push, the first down or more. And finally taken down at the 34. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. There's a lot of slot receivers, usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
At the Buccaneers' 31-yard line.
This is it. 19.
It's our time. It's our time.
From the 31, Watson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
They can't stop us, baby.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Mike, 24.
3rd and long, it's Watson, and he's going to go down again. Shaquille Barrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes to play in his first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. He'll field this at the 5. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
The drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
At the 21-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Winston. Left side, that's complete to Godwin. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Jameis now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
It's going to be a long day.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5. Let's go.
Looking at the gun. Winston. But he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Whitney merciless in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Ready?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Winston now. Firing quickly It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage. In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
Come on. Sunday. Lucky.
Fourth down, they do snap it to Winston. They'll rifle, and that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they're going a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
They do just that. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Ready? White 25. White. Green, triple C.
Take you to school. Check three.
Let's go.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Winston to Godwin on the connection there for a Tampa Bay first.
A little football 101 there. Just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him. And we're trying to move a little bit towards the center. So he put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here comes the ball.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Watch the run.
Hey,
they're running.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
On 2nd and 9. Winston steps away to his left. Brian has it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Yeah, baby.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Mike 55.
Winston from the goal line, 3rd down. He completes it to Bryant. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line. Winston in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To throw is Winston. He's got this one complete to Perriman. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Check 26. Check 26. Hey, stop.
To the air again with Winston. Complete to Bryant. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Ready? Blue ready. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go. Wait,
The jet sweep. This is Godwin. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
he wasn't ready.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. If you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense can move it tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Quick dad. Wait. Green, triple team. Easy. Hey. Echo. 55.
Second and 5 now. Winston throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. It's caught by Bryant. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. 4th down, Winston. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here? And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, and able to bring him to the ground.
I think normally we would talk about this more than basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Wait. Let him go.
Play action now, Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? To throw Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Dangerous pass over the middle under zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Let's get in there. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Check hot route. Hot. Big gas. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
Back to it after the pick 6. Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To try again after the sack. Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Yeah, Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
3rd and long for Winston. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle this instead of drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Come on now. Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys had a punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
We got 3.
We got 3. We got 3. Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Let him go.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And he's got room. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go,
that one
boy.
covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. It's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, you have to be careful about where you're coming. There goes Duke Johnson. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, with touchdown number 20 of the year, and the Texans push further out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Let's go, buddy.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They can put the defense out of their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball just a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs. Hopefully flip the field.
Something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Not an actual player.
I'm coming
Not
after you.
a chance
I'm coming
at
after
all.
you.
Way easier said.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means fourth down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. Zaymas to throw it. And he finds Clark. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now a run to Clark. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Ready. Flex, let's do that.
Crunch.
Hey. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
At the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
Second and 9. Winston. Oh, look at that. A diving catch. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43.
Ready?
So first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43.
Alert, Flair. Alert. 5-0. Let's go.
Play action. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Ready? Flash,
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Hut, 64. Wait. Easy. Hey, right there in the middle. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
Here's Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt in a big way.
They're going to be stopped up on his first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler, 6 of the last 7 years in there to make the stop.
Where's that? 19.
6 man. Check curls.
Hey, 24. Check 24. Out.
Now it's in for Johnson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 15.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. You and I both know. Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Hey, Mike.
From the red zone now, Johnson looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Of all the routes that defenders would love to remove from offensive playbooks, I think the wheel route would rank near the top. And on that one, they almost had it, just wasn't able to come down in bounds.
Yeah, as you see right there for the running back, it's tough as you're going toward that sideline trying to stay in bounds. You couldn't do it.
Yeah, just didn't have enough real estate, as they like to say.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And it's caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Kenny Stills, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead is
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Ready?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together kind of a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Come on, fellas.
Ready?
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now, get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's caught. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes we play as an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
On 2nd down now. It's good. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
There we go.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the 1st half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the 2nd half.
So for Houston, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
yard, dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stand. Man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. High score, sure shot. I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, oh, deal with the